So from here on, my channel is going to change, and I want to tell you why. It is no longer going to be a channel for men teaching about more or less mainstream sex. It is going to be a channel for everybody, and it is going to teach more advanced perspectives on sex. Now, this change is not what it might look like at first. It is not because I am moving on from working only with men and diversifying into other areas. It is actually the opposite. I am aligning this channel with what has always been my main work and my principal work and my main focus. So let me give you a little bit of a background about how this channel came to be in the first place and why it is changing now. So even though on this channel I have at first put out only the content for men, how to make love to women, my work is not just being the sex coach for men. I have worked for 20 years with men, women, couples, and everybody else, teaching generally a more advanced and conscious form of sexuality. At the very beginning of my career, my work was based in a variety of conscious sexuality teachings such as tantric, Taoist, etc. But over the years, after developing my work for 20 years and doing that practical research with my clients in my practice, I wouldn't say that my work is now affiliated with tantric or Taoist teachings. I teach what I call holistic sex, which is basically a whole different, complete practice for your sex life, which gives you an experience of richer sexual energy in your life, a more nourishing, more powerful impact from sex on your life, a greater diversity and richness and variety of experiences, a more soulful experience, an experience of sex that is about powerful love and connection and nourishment and well-being. And I think this practice of sex gives a much more fulfilling and enriching experience than mainstream sex. And that is why I teach it to people. And in the process, I think you discover the best sex of your life, and it works much better in the realities of life. So I really believe in this practice, and to teach it, I review many of the established ideas in sexuality, and I give new practices, new techniques, even new kinds of sex. Now, this is not a recent development. I have been teaching this practice and perfecting it and researching it for the last 20 years as my main work. Now, my initial project with YouTube was to launch the Holistic Sex channel. So for many years, I have been preparing the whole project, my online courses on holistic sex, my podcasts, my YouTube videos, etc. But clients kept telling me that I should put something online to teach men because men need the knowledge that I have. Over the last 20 years, I also worked a lot with women and I specialized in female sexuality. I was also training men how to give women a greater experience. So I decided to open sort of a separate project, this channel, just to teach men about women in a more down-to-earth manner, while I keep preparing to launch my main project, which is Holistic Sex, and all the online courses and the YouTube videos and the podcasts for holistic sex. So the channel for men was basically a separate project that went ahead of the main project. And the idea was that eventually I was going to run both channels. But in the process, it's become clear to me that it's going to be quite challenging to run two YouTube channels. It's just, too much to maintain. So I will have to focus on my main project, my main work, which is Holistic Sex. And I'm launching this YouTube channel now. It is going to be for everybody, for men, for women, for couples, for long-term relationships. It's going to be about more advanced perspectives on sex and more advanced practices, which I think is going to be more powerful for you, more enriching, more valuable than the mainstream practice. So in my opinion, with this change in my channel, my best stuff is coming now. And I really believe that you're going to benefit from it even more. And I'm going to put even more effort, even more passion into delivering this to you. Now, all the previous content that was focused on teaching men how to have sex with women will remain on this channel. I will also continue putting out content for men and advanced practices for men and perspectives and what to do in sex with women, among other content that is also for women and for couples and for relationships and for everybody. And if you are a man who specifically wants to learn in depth how to have sex with women, then my online course, Perfect Lover, is going to continue running without any change like before. So you can continue signing up to that course and learning from it. So look, when people come to me in my practice and they are learning holistic sex from me, I tell them that this is a new phase of their sex life. So likewise on this channel, hopefully for you, as one of my subscribers, as one of the viewers of this channel, this is going to be a new phase where you're going to hear and learn and experience new stuff, which I think is going to be even more valuable, even more enriching for you than before. And I'm really looking forward to that. So to kick it off, in a little while, I'm going to upload a really big block of new videos for you to watch, all in one go, because I want to get it going. I want to give you the idea. And then I will continue with the channel as usual.